Yo, what up, y'all? It's A1 Andre and I'm back with another video today. And I told y'all in the last video I made that I'm gonna be making more, helpful videos for y'all to, help you play the game better and all that stuff. So that's exactly what I'm doing today in this video. Helping y'all play better defense. And before I get on with this video, I'm gonna say right now, if you're new to the channel, leave a like and subscribe down below. Leaving a like is free. It's doing a good deed for me. If you do a good deed for others, and then good things will come your way. That's what the universe works, you know what I'm saying? So do that, do all that stuff below. But today in this video, we're going right over to features. And then we're gonna go over to controller settings to help you play better defense and stop sliding on defense. So once you're there, just like in 2K21 current gen for the last year. I did a video on this last year as well. Go watch that video after this one if you want to. But anyway, once you get to this whole controller settings menu, you're gonna see vibration, shot meter, etc., etc. I'm gonna tell you guys right now for vibration, me personally, I would leave mine off, but it don't really matter like that, to be honest with y'all. I don't really care for it. Shot meter, I'll also leave that off because it helps your shot be a little bit better, because my point said that you get somewhat of a boost without your shot meter being on, so my shot meter's off because of that. Shot timing, I have it to shots only because I don't have it for anything else, because why would you? This don't matter right here. It says perfect release. It's your flames, your little indicator, and your little icon for when you're shooting, all that stuff. Same thing for right here. Catch fire, don't really matter. Y'all put it to whatever y'all want to. Player indicator, I have it a circle, again, don't really matter. Indicator color don't matter. Free throw timing, I have it on user timing, don't really matter like that. Pro stick function. Now my pro stick function, I leave it on default. And right here, pro stick orientation, this is the important part. I have it on absolute because if it's on camera relative, then instead, you're not gonna be able to move, like for example, let's just say that you're playing defense and you have your camera angle on 2K camera angle, and you move your pro stick down to go towards your defender. If it's on camera relative and you move it down, it might go to the left or go to the right instead of going right to your defender. So absolute's the best way to go because it gives you the absolute direction on where you want to go when you, do an input on your controllers. Off ball offensive mode is the same thing. Putting it on absolute gives you the absolute area of where you want to move your player at. So that's why you have it on absolute. Double team reaction, I don't think that really matters like that. I have mine on auto, don't think it really matters. Pro stick defense, again, have it on absolute. This is probably the most important part of this so far, because on pro stick defense, if you have it on absolute, again, you'll be able to move your player on defense exactly where you want them to go. And if it's on camera relative and you have it on 2K, that's not gonna be a good look, because it's gonna be like moving your player based on how it would be if it was on, like, I don't know, broadcast camera view. But you don't have it on broadcast, you have it on 2K, because most people play park on 2K. So absolute's the best way to go for this. Who to guard is also very, very, very important. For who to guard, what this does is leave a little indicator at the bottom of your player's feet. So if you're trying to guard, let's just say somebody named Rice Cakes 74. I don't know. You're trying to guard somebody named Rice Cakes 74. Your indicator will make you go towards a guy named John Bill 15. You want to guard Rice Cakes, not John Bill. So the game is going to pull your player in the direction of John Bill instead of Rice Cakes, which is going to throw you off. So Rice Cakes is going to be open for the pass to, hit a corner three. So that way, when he hits the corner three, it's your fault because it's your man. But the game pulls you in another direction, so you couldn't guard the right guy. Instead, it made you guard John Bill. So that's why you want to turn who to guard off, because it literally pulls your player in a certain direction against your will. You see what I'm saying? The little indicator is going to make you, like the little indicator at the bottom of your player's feet is going to shift to another player. And when it shifts to that next player, it pulls your player. So that's basically what who to guard is. So turn that off. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help you on defense tremendously. It's going to help you a lot. Now, another big one right here is defensive assist with intense D, pause, double pause on that. For my guards, I would say go at 15, because this is going to help you stop sliding a lot when you turn it down at 15, or when you put it up to 15. I think it's on 0 by default. But putting it up to 15 is the way to go. Now, if you have a bigger player, go up to, I want to say, 25, 30, I think is a good area to go to for bigger players. But for guards, again, I put mine on 15. You could do 20 if you want to, but I say between 15 and 20 is fine. But for bigger players, 25 to 30, in my opinion. That's just my opinion though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help you stop sliding as well, because your reaction time's gonna be a little bit faster on defense. Your player's not gonna feel like he's on ice skates as much. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the most important part of this whole video. Putting your defensive assist with intense D at least 25 to 30 with a bigger player, or 15 to 20 with a smaller player like a guard or a small forward is the way to go. You know what I'm saying, with this. So that's just how it'll help it out. Now, passing and all that, I might do another video on passing to help you passing, because passing is, terrible in this game when it comes to getting interceptions and all that. So I'm probably gonna do another video in the future about how to, improve your passing and all that stuff. So just wait for that, in the future. Okay, now for the badge portion of this video to help y'all play better defense with badges as well. Starting off, we got ankle braces on bronze, because as a guard, I believe that's all you need, because I think, well, it really depends on how much your perimeter defense and interior defense is to, stop you from getting ankle breakers. But ankle braces on bronze should do the trick. You can put it on silver if you want to, if you want to be a little bit, risky and all that stuff, or you want to be a little. I have clamps on silver because that's all you really need to get, you know, defensive stops. Because whether you have your clamps on silver or your clamps on gold, it's going to give you the same animation of, you know, bump animation. So silver or gold don't really matter. I have mine on silver because that's all I really need to play better defense. Because defense is easier in this game anyway, so I couldn't see putting it on gold. So that's why I have it on silver for a guard. Also, menace, that helps you play better defense as well. A player known for harassing their matchup on defense. And a more detailed description is while guarding and staying in front of an opponent, the attributes will drop if a good defense is being played. So that's why I think the menace is good for, you know, you being better at defense as a guard. Pick dodger, self-explanatory. It's pick dodger. Screens, there's still vacuum screens in the game, so you're gonna need this to help stay in front of your defender. And last but not least, I know this is an underrated badge for whatever reason, and I have Talus Defender. Now, Talus Defender helps you not get tired as much on defense and not exert as much energy on defense, so you can still stay in front of your opponent. A lot of people don't run Talus Defender for whatever reason. I don't know why they don't run this badge, but this is very clutch in my opinion. I run this badge a lot. Oftentimes I run it on gold, but silver you can't go wrong either, because I only have like 9 badges with this build because I made a play shot. Because let's be real, most of y'all guards are gonna make a play shot in this game, you know, for 2K22 cruise ship edition. So that's why I have it the way I have it. These are the badges that I think are best for helping you play defense as a guard. You know what I'm saying? You don't need box, you don't need ball stripper because it's dealing with going towards the rim. All these badges are pertaining to, you know, you staying in front of your opponent. You know what I'm saying? This is not pertaining to, like, you know, getting steals and all that stuff. This is not really a badge set up on how to just generally play better defense. This is a badge set up on how to stay in front of your defender and stop sliding, because it goes along with the video. You know what I'm saying? This goes with the video, so that's why I have it like this. You know what I'm saying? If it was another video like how to play better defense in general, then I'll probably have some badges a little bit different, or at least some levels a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? For a guard, but that's why I have it the way I have it. All right, now for my bigger players like power forwards and centers, I have more badge potential for my badges because this is not a play shot, because again, you're like a power forward or a center, so you're gonna have more badge potential for like defense and all that stuff. So starting off again, some badges, like I said last year, my last year's video for, you know, how to improve your defense in 21, I said some badges will be universal, which means that some badges is going to be the same whether you're a play shot, whether you're a bigger player, it's like a facilitating 4 or whatever your build is, or whatever. It don't really matter. Some badges are universal. So anyway, ankle brace is universal. You're going to need that regardless. Tireless Defender, that's universal. You're going to need that regardless as well, I believe. And also, since you're a bigger player, you're going to probably have less stamina, so you're going to need this on probably gold instead of silver like you had it for play shots. So gold is probably better for, you know, this type of build, you know what I'm saying, for a bigger player. Also, menace, universal. Clamps, universal. All right, what you're seeing on screen right now is, of course, like I said earlier, the universal badges, which means that these universal badges are going to be the same across any build you make. So these are going to be the badges you need on defense to help you play better defense on any build, no matter what build you have. You know what I'm saying? Now to make it more specific to the type of player that I'm, you know, making. So for the actual facilitating 4 or the bigger players, like, you know, your power forwards and centers, ankle braces should be put up to, like, I want to say probably gold, because you're gonna be slower on your feet and you're probably gonna get your ankles broken more often because you're heavier. The heavier you are, the harder you fall. You know, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. Boss. So that's why ankle braces is going to be on gold this time around instead of bronze, because you're a bigger player. Your ankles will be broken easier as a bigger player than the smaller player. Again, that's why it's on gold instead of like bronze for like a guard or whatever. So that's why that is the way it is. So gold for ankle braces. Also, pick dodger, you can keep it at silver because that don't really matter like that. You're a bigger player anyway. You shouldn't be getting sucked into screens as much because you're a bigger player. I mean, it should help a little bit, right? Clamps, you're a taller player, so you should have better defense by default because of that, because you're taller and you have longer arms, so you shouldn't need clamps past silver, universal. I'd actually say put your menace up to like gold because you have better defense. It's only gonna help out even more. Tireless Defender, I say put that on Hall of Fame because you have less stamina as a bigger player. You're gonna need more stamina and more Tireless Defender, so that's why you have it on Hall of Fame. And matter of fact, just to throw one more anywhere, it don't really matter. Most of y'all have at least 14 potential badges for like a bigger player, so I just have 15 just to be, you know, safe or whatever. Just in case you have an extra badge, I say why not? What the heck? Put it on clamps again. Don't really matter like that. So that's what I say you need to do, you know what I'm saying, for bigger players. This is just my opinion though. My word is not law. So for this video, for smaller players, for bigger players, in my opinion, these are the best badges you can get to help your defense. So to close this video, that's just my thoughts on how to play better defense as a bigger player and a smaller player for, you know, both your badge setup as well as your settings. That's just my opinion. My word's not law. This should help you out a lot though. So if you enjoyed the video or learned something new, leave a like down below. Also, if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. I post videos like this whenever I post videos like this. Now, usually I post between 1 o'clock in the afternoon to like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, so anywhere in that time frame, expect videos for me to come out. So again, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. you know, Eastern Standard Time is when you can expect me to post videos. So anyway, you guys, with that being said, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. More videos to come in the future with helpful tips and all that stuff, so just stay tuned. And there's more, you know, entertaining videos as well, so stay tuned and all that stuff. But with that being said, you guys, it's been your boy A with Andre. I thank y'all for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.